Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Fixfest. I am Ugo Vallauri from the Restart Project, and on behalf of the whole team, I want to welcome you back to London, back to where everything that has to do with Fixfest started in 2017. We are so excited that people from all corners of the world, from every continent, from 20, maybe more countries, are here representing the growing repair community around the world. And we are excited because Fixfest, as you know, if you've been here before, and as hopefully you'll find out in the next couple of days, tries to be a place where people meet new friends, allies, collaborators, learn and unlearn, and try to get a better perspective of what the future could look like. We are really excited that this community is coming together in new ways all of the time, and that it's starting to look more than just the hobby that people thought we were into 8 years ago, not to mention when we began the Restart adventure back in 2012. So we wanted to get a feel for who are the people in the room today. So make some noise or move your hands if you are a volunteer or an organizer at a repair cafe. Still many of you. What about people that are researchers or academics in the room? Growing. Are you in a business or a startup working on repair? More and more. Are you working for a not-for-profit, a charity, or another organization? Are you in a local authority? Okay, so this is the trajectory. We started, and it was a gathering of just activists that really believe we need to make this happen. But of course, the activist group is turning into a community, an ecosystem of practice where we're learning from each other and we're inspiring from our activities to our data, new companies, new business models, new perspectives. And this shows that it's not just a nice to have, but it is a fundamental part of the future we want to build. With Fixfest and with all the work of the Restart Project, we're trying to build a community of hope. And the world has not needed hope as much as it needs it in 2025. We are in the middle of polycrisis. Everyone talks about it, from genocides to war to everything going wrong policy-wise, seems like, around the world. Yet repair is here, and it's crucial to kind of think about not just fixing things, not just the waste, but rebuilding the connections, rebuilding the sense of belonging, creating new ways to peacefully cooperate in our communities. We hope you will talk to strangers, meet new friends, create new alliances, and just enjoy this energy. Thank you for being here today. And without any further ado, I would like to welcome on stage the Mayor of Hackney, Caroline Woodley, who is going to say a few words to welcome us here to Hackney.
Thank you so much. It's very exciting. I've definitely got the back to school sort of vibe of being here, and so many people here so enthusiastic to get to work. I did take a break. I did take a bit of a holiday off in the mountains, cutting off from it all, and then came back and did a great deal of DIY. I fixed my own lamp. I painted my floor. I went to the Library of Things and borrowed a hand sander. I did everything I could to improve my little home where I live. and was thinking very much in terms of what you've just said, with the big problems we've got in the world, the huge challenges we've got here in Hackney. Actually focusing on the things you can change is probably the best key to helping with your mental health and feeling that you're progressing well in life. But we do far more than that in Hackney. We draw upon our global communities. We have 89 different languages spoken in this borough. We have an enormous heritage of cultural knowledge and tradition that forms the foundation, actually, of what it means to fix, repair, live a sustainable life. And we draw upon that. And at the same time, we are really ambitious, we are innovators, and we want to retain our position as a borough as climate leaders. I'm going to point to my colleague, my cabinet lead, Sarah. Please kind of like shift around and wave to everyone, because she'll be here helping to sort of explain what we do as a local authority. But also to my colleagues and Steph, who are here, who are really key players in developing our circular economy strategy, which forges a really key part of our economic development plan. And all of that work also ties in with having a very ambitious social value embedded procurement strategy. It's quite shocking to me when I meet other leaders from other councils across the country, how actually we are quite different in terms of our green and resilient values, our social values that we embed in our procurement, how we try and reward local businesses, local people, uphold the London living wage as an absolute minimum, bring education into our schools, explain how construction works. We've even launched our own Green Skills Hub here in Hackney, and we know that the route to the future is to have those skills and better jobs in order to have a greener and better skilled economy. We have already done so much work with Fixfest and Restart and other bodies in terms of trying to improve that circular economy. But we've also worked with Howard Dorber, the Deputy Mayor of London, on the London Growth Plan. And we have ensured that social and cooperative values, social enterprise, is embedded into that plan. And when Howard Dorber has talked about his constellation of all the different kind of values and opportunities across London, we have hope that our borough will shine within that constellation as a place that really stands out for the circular economy. We cannot do that alone. We have to work in partnership. We have to work with brilliant, focused partners like Restart, but also with all of you. How many of you put your hand up there in terms of the work that you're going out and doing, whether it's volunteering or sharing your skills or educating others? It's so amazing. So please give yourselves a big round of applause for coming here and being a part of this really important day. Thank you so much for coming to Hackney.
Well, thank you very much for hosting us. I mean, this is a beautiful building, right? And we've really enjoyed working with the London Borough of Hackney to put this on. But that's not the only reason we're here. We're also, as you said, doing a lot of work together. Hackney is the home of the oldest Restart group, and it's great to see James somewhere in the audience. There we go. Also, we've got the Fixing Factory, which some of you saw last night and others will get to see tomorrow. And it's also one of the boroughs where we're trialling our repair voucher scheme. So there's lots going on here. So it's brilliant to bring the global fixing community to Hackney. But there's much more going on than just in Hackney. And today, it will all be about the systemic and the global picture of the repair community. So you'll get to hear about right to repair in the UK, in Europe and around the world. We'll hear about community repair around the world. We'll hear about data sharing across continents. And tomorrow will be more community focused, but you'll hear more about that later on. You'll all be taking notes as you're here. If you want to kind of contribute to communal notes, there's a QR code on the back of your program, and you can find the notes for the session you're in and just add in notes so that we're kind of all building on them together. And then I just wanted to say, obviously we said thank you to the London Borough of Hackney, but also we couldn't put this on without sponsors. So thanks very much to iFixit, to Back Market, and to Softwire for helping to fund this, and also to some funders who fund our broader work, but that's Citybridge, who fund our work in London, and Joseph Rowntree, who fund our campaigning work that's helped make this happen too. I'm just going to do a little bit of housekeeping now. So there are no fire drills planned, so if the fire alarm goes off, then you need to do something about it. There'll be staff around, so just kind of follow them and do what they say if there's a fire drill. There are toilets out this way. If you go towards the entrance, you'll see signs, or if you're up in the assembly rooms, then you kind of go back down the stairs where you all came in. And one other logistical thing. If somebody's lost a blue earbud, we have it at the restart table at the entrance. So you can go over there and pick it up. But other than that, all that remains is for me to hand over to the first panel, which is a very exciting one about the Olympics of repair around the world. So I'm going to hand back to Ugo for this one.